Let's just check this and see if it's working. Yeah, it's working. Everybody, welcome to EFR European Formula Racing, and this is season number 6, round number 19 at Suzuka, Japan. We are expecting at least 9. So we've got 7 in the moment. We should be getting at least 2 more, and possibly 3, depending on if they actually get on, and also who turns up. Let's wait for it to pick the cars, and there we go. Yeah. Should be a 2-stopper open, or 1-stopper up to a normal. Medium hard or hard medium, I suspect. First car out on track is Imperium. We are expecting Active's trying to get onto Xbox Live, and Iron is on his way. The only person we don't know enough about is Swaster. He's supposed to be here as well. So I just want to be honest at the same time. So Imperium's made first car to that lap then, and then both Red Bulls are out on track as well. Callum is going to try and get the 2 in the lobby, hopefully. One Red Bull spun. I don't know if that's Ali off, that is Steph. It is going to be Steph that spun. Ali's on a hot lap now. E2 flavour. Going to set the benchmark for one to beat. I mean, I only expect to beat it, as well as, well, I mean, Fletch, Callum, Ali, are all going to be fighting, I expect. With Steph, it'd be Ali and Steph fighting each other, then that's better than Max and Callum, if any mistakes are made. Fletch, you just don't know about. He should be there, though. If they will be there, then if they're not, if they make mistakes, then pretty much it's all down to Imperium really, if he crashes or not. And to put the first lap time down, that's going to be a 30.8. He goes into P1 fast lap so far, because he's going to cut that lap, and now here comes Ali. Sets a 30.4 P1 for Ali. Steph has got into that now, he's up to the hairpin in sector 2. borderline invalidation, so is that. And Air Max is about to start his hot lap. So nothing has changed in the standings. Ali still leads it, and Red Bull still lead the championship in the constructors, and near enough have won it. Steph 132.104 is on lap again now. So is Air Max in the Ferrari. The way it's going, I think the Constructors and Drivers' Championship might already be over. Let's go a quick camera now, just have a look. With the way the racing is right now, well, Ali and Steph are, well, 1 and 2 in the Constructors, and there is 16 points separating them. So it's going to the wire with them two. Air Max is third with 232, and then Schumacher's 4 with 230, but he's not here. And then Fetch is in 5th with 155. The Red Bulls are like 180 in front in the championship. They're in front of Aston Martin, but Aston Martin's only got one driver here today. Schumacher's not here. That could be wrapped up today. Right, Air Max P3 with a 1:31.427. Let me have a look, see if I can get someone in here. Right. What are we looking for? I take it I'm looking for him. Right. Sorry about that, I was just getting ironing. Right, so Steph's on lap, so Fletch. Alan's still not with pit lane, but he's trying to sort out getting people in the lobby. We're still missing one. Well, still missing two technically, but one we know about. But he's trying to get on. Right, so Steph goes back to third with a 1:31 flat. What happened there? There's no one's changed their positions. Fetch final corner, don't spin it and don't drop it like you normally do. What's the weather forecast anyway? Is it dry? 31.551. What is that, Mr. Fletch? It used to be good. Yeah, he's just about to start a lap, even though it says he's on one now, he's not, he's just in the third sector. That's why it says he's in 2 minutes something seconds, top right. He's on a hot lap, Imperium's about to start his hot lap as well. Steph's on the lap, I believe. And Fletch also on the lap. Or a cool down lap. Kind of has now left the pit lane. I'm talking about Ferrari's now being full now. They have a chance in jumping Aston. They do. They're only 3 points behind Aston. So if either Ferrari driver beats the Aston of Flavour, they'll go into jump Aston Martin. The constructors to second place. The two cars we're missing now is Active in the Alpine, which we know he's having problems getting on Xbox Live, and the other one is Swayster, which is now for a Mayo, but he hasn't said nothing. So we get a quality ban if you don't turn up. If you ain't got a good reason. Right, crosses the line. Ferrari does improve 130.288. Appearing around the final corner as well. He's up by over nearly a second. It says, and if that's true, he'll take pole. He does take provisional pole. 129.926. Interesting. Ali's broken wing at turn 1, and his lap is done, but he's not on a lap anyway. And Max is just about to start a lap, and Callum has started a lap, turn 2. So it could be a good result as it stands if it stays after Imperium though, because if you can keep that going for the rest of the race, be up there. Right, Callum's back across the line. It's going to be a slow lap, isn't it? Is it a slow lap? No, it's a push lap. 31.9 on P6. And that's on the lap. And that's like he is going for another one. Stuff doing. Right. Right, Max does improve 130.451. P3 still though. Well, Steph actually was third, I think he was. Steph's gone 2/10 up in 4th at the moment. No, Callum's not on that. Callum is just behind Steph. Steph goes second, 130.176. Ali's still at the pit lane. What's Fletch doing? He's up a second as well, so he'll jump to third maybe? No, he can jump anywhere. 130.492, taking fifth. And that's got an in lap. And Steph's crashed to turn 1. Well, technically turn 3 actually. The car comes with all them out in laps. in laps or cooldown laps. And Ali's coming up on the track now, as well as a Ferrari of Iron. Are both on out laps. And Iron's letting him pass straight away, get out of the way. Oh. Well then, Ali, let's see what he can do. He needs to find about 3/10 to get on pole. Our championship leader and second in the championship is in front of him right now in Steph, his teammate. Active's got in as well, but that's alright. So back to near enough what we were expecting to get. I mean, Swace was in when we haven't heard from. Well, that could be absolutely with him being in South Africa, because we have internet get shut off at certain times of day, so it's hard to tell. And Ali does improve, but only by 4 100s, and he stays in third with a 30.247. And Max, do you improve? Don't worry about that, mate, when you're on that line. Iron across the line with a 31.962. Active's on lap as well now. Flavor's also on lap, he's back across the line, well, not on that corner. This is the final corner. And he puts a 32.764. Callum will be the next car. He's just under 10th up at the moment. He wouldn't go anyway. Stay in 6th position. He needs to find about a second, really. Really fight for anything. More than that, about second and a half. They don't find it. He goes for a 31 flat. He goes and stays in P6. Right. And Max is up in his time. Max is Ali's out of it, sorry. Both Ferraris are on laps. Watch out, there's another Ferrari coming. Both Ferrari's going to cross the line together. Iron's going to improve by half a second. Does Max improve as well? No. So Irons goes to 7th, but 5 tenths faster. Whatever he said. Well, I've not even touched this track until tomorrow. Let's screenshot that. But yeah, on pole then is Imperium, which is a big surprise. No offense to him, but Steph's in 2nd, and the championship leader is in 3rd. 4th is Max, 5th is Fletch, 6th is Callum, 7 is Iron, 8 is Flavor, and Active is in 9. I mean, Iron, Active, literally barely joined the session in time to even set a lap, let alone do a decent one, so... Good job getting a lap in. Well, we've got about, what, 4-minute break now by looking things, yeah. 26 minutes past 6. There we go. A bit rusty when you don't even race half the time, that's why. So it is a medium hard or hard medium than I thought it would be. So that probably tells me that the weather's dry then. This is the one time the rest of the week you don't want to DNF, especially when it's this light of a grid. The top 15 score points, and we've only got 9 drivers, so I just think there. What am I looking at? Point system. Right, so yeah, so pretty much the person who finishes last here will get 8 points. In 9th position is 8 points. So some decent points at hand today. Right. We should be going now, yeah. We are. Formation lap is on, so I'll see what tyre people are actually properly on, because this isn't always what they actually are on. Normally it's not far off, but you always have the odd 1 ear change. So we'll see. Well, no one else changed. There you go then. So pretty much the top 6 all on mediums. And then you've got the 2 hard runners of iron and flavour, and then active in 9s on the mediums as well. And active is going to try and get through them 2 pretty fast as he can probably. And there's a strategy, a medium hard or a soft medium. Well, pretty much you're going to have per 2 stopper unless you have to. Doesn't look like any rain is forecast. And our big surprise of Imperium is on pole. It'll be interesting for this weekend though, when we place next 3 as well though, because if he's on pole here, that's a good shout for the weekend as well. It's not the same Imperium, is it? No, it's not the same Imperium. We've got 2 Imperiums, I keep forgetting that. Well, Imperium's on pole. Second in the championship is Steph is in second. First in the championship is third. And third in the championship is fourth of Air Max. Ali leads the championship. Steph is second and third is Air Max, separated by about 50 points. Them 3 cars are. And Steph is in front of the championship leader, and they are both in front of Air Max. Fletch is 5, 6 is Callum, 7 is Iron, 8 is Flavour, 9 is Active. Also, Drivers' Championship, Red Bull have a massive lead, 180 points, and second is Aston Martin, and they have a 3-point gap on Ferrari that are third. So you might see a Ferrari jump Aston Martin in the constructors, and a Red Bull's near enough. I think they will wrap up the championship today. We'll soon find out when we get to the standings after they're completed and done. Looks like so Steph dropped it on the formation. Right, we don't see no lights, so we don't know where we're going. But round number 19 at Japan for silver is underway. Ali's had a good start, Steph's had a poor start. Ali up to P2, Max is up to third. Are they both going to hold on to it in turn 1? And they do hold on to it. We go up, there's also side by side for the Red Bull. Red Bull's having a look, so is both Red Bulls are having a look on the Ferrari. Their Max contact, and there goes Steph, and now Steph into a wall. He doesn't look like he's touched the wall, but there was slight contact with him and Air Max, but not a lot. And that's Active gone, watch out, and there's contact with the AlphaTauri Fletch, but Fletch has nowhere to go. Alpine has damage now of Callum. And Fletch slammed the brakes on, there's not much else he can do there. Right, what's we doing now then? Who else gonna crash? Or make contact? How you doing, Stone? You're right. So pretty much from the start of the race, you had one didn't happen really. And that was a little bit of contact between Max and Steph, which I don't know if there was actually anyone at fault for that. I mean, I didn't see a lot wrong with it, but nice to see. And then Callum spun it on the grass. And then Fletch hits him, but Fletch the lead, but I'm going to try and stop. Pole, what for here? Well, it was Imperium that was pole, which is a big surprise. It's one of the first times there's not been a top 3 of the drivers in championship. So I'll get in now what it was. It was a 1:29.9. Oh, there's been contact at the front. Imperium has gone. Don't know whether he's dropped it or what happened, but Ali up to set first, Max to second, Active's now third. Active's gone from last to third on the start of the race, I'm pretty sure. Don't know it every time. Yep, sixth to third. Callum's in the pits for hard compound tyres. And Imperium is now behind Flavour on those mediums against hards. Imperium on the outside. Not going to get that though yet. Flavour backs out of it. Imperium moves back up to 5th. Oh. Fletch is now there behind Flavour. Something's happened at front. There's an Alpine that's up here somewhere, and I think he's active. Oh, actually, no, I think it's Callum actually underneath them. Oh, that's weird. I've never seen someone actually crash right on the actual bit of the bridge. I don't know if he's got damage. Let's have a look. Does he have damage? Yes, he does. Broken right, left wing plate. End plate, that's the one. Fast lap for somebody. I think it was Steph. I don't know what it was. This is the fight on track. Nye versus fights on track. I mean, Ali's got 1.7 clear of Air Max. Active 1.9 behind that, and Iron is 4.7 behind that. Imperium is closing on Iron though massively. So that'll be the next fight on track. Then this one here with Flavour and Fletch, and then Steph's 2 seconds behind this, and Callum had to make a pit stop, and he's going to have to make another one. Well, he's not boxing though, he's staying out with a broken front wing. Unless he never fixed it the first time. Well, Steph's now on the back of this now as well. Oh, Steph's gone. Steph was behind, he's now dropped it. Imperium's got past Iron as well. There's the move there, and that's right, there's Imperium in front. That's what, 7.1, so that's about 9 seconds on that lap, I think. Not spinning there. Callum is into the pits. I mean, the crazy thing is, Callum could have the worst race he's had on this game, or in this league, full stop, and he'll still get like 10 points. Active Air Max. Air Max is gone. No damage, and it does look like he's just spun there, because normally where people spin, they were 1.7 separating all. He's now going to get brought into a fight with his teammate, and maybe not quite the fight with Flavour and Fletch. I'll tell you one thing, that Iron's staying with Imperium, so fair play. Flavour has backed out, and that is Fletch up to P6. This fight's still going. I think this race is pretty much Ali's to lose now. He's got about a 4-second gap on active, and the main rivals to him are Steph and Air Max, and Air Max is 5th and Steph is in 8th. I mean, they need a safety car probably to really shake this race up for them. The only problem is when you have lower numbers on the race, you'll have less chance of getting safety cars. Well, I haven't touched this track yet, so I don't really know fully what I'm doing exactly yet. I can't say like I'll use the wrong gears or anything and slow down myself. There's Ali, there's not really much else going on now. We'll keep an eye on everything though, but at the moment the closest fight on track is a second, and that is Max on the back of Iron, his teammate. Which is going to be a fight in a minute. It's 27 laps, so I reckon our medians will be about 11 laps or so. And they'll be boxed around that area. And the hards will probably go around about lap 15 or so. Right, now Max is now on the back of Iron. And that's half a second. Should be an overtake if he can keep it close enough, and he has got him yet. There's an overtake for Ferrari over Ferrari. And that isn't the Ferrari strap, because that was a Ferrari strap, they've both been a war. Steph 133.636 fast lap of race. Problem is, you're setting fast laps on race in 7th. Good what we saying, about 20 seconds behind. 18.5. I said they need a safety car really. We say that Stone, but they haven't finished yet. Someone's dropped it up here. Is that AlphaTauri? It was Fletch. Whoa, what you doing? You shouldn't be moving. There's full damage to Flavor as well on it. Yeah, no front wing for Flavor. Virtual safety car is out. Right, in the pits is active onto hards. So here's a virtual safety car, so there's a free pit stop for him. I wouldn't say a free, but you know what I mean, it's quicker than what it would be to get a pro play. DRS back enabled, so it's back in, and Fletch and Flavor both in with new front wings. Active's just got in the pits in 6th. They've both gone on to mediums. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the pit stop will be much longer on the hards. That's why I'm surprised that they haven't boxed as well. Unless the halves don't last that long here, but I mean, the pit stop would be in the next couple of laps, I would have thought, so. Well, Imperium's now back to second, there Max is back to third. Fourth is Iron, Steph is fifth, but they've all yet to box. Everyone else has boxed at some point. Active, Flavour and Fletcher all just boxed, which means they're on brand new hards and 2 sets of mediums. And Callum boxed about 4 laps ago. He's on that 4 lap old hard mediums now. Just going to some of the guys now that we haven't actually seen yet. We've seen a bit of Imperium, we haven't really seen a lot of him. I mean, Air Max is staying about the same distance away from Imperium, and he's staying about the same distance. Him and Iron are staying about the same, about a second. Someone's just spun, as I said that, Red Bull, and I bet that's Steph. Same place Fletch went, but he does a rejoin a bit safer. Active moves up to 5th. So there's about 15 laps open. There probably is like lap 10 or 11 that it tells you to get off the mediums on the hards, and I did say rough, I think it's 11 for mediums. For hards. It'll be like 16 on hards. That's what I would have thought it would be here. The boxer Steph is in the pits. What I was wanted to see on the pit stop was, but that was a broken wing. It still says about a 27 or 28 second pit stop though. Right, Active is on a charge now. He's 10 seconds behind, but he has boxed. The car's in front, haven't boxed yet. Flex is also on the back of Flavour again as well. Oh, a lot of curves through there, isn't he? Jesus. Only close enough. It's close enough. Fletch moves up to P7. Yep. Goes down to 8. Well, Active pulled about half a second on Iron in fourth, the last lap. Wondering if any of the Ferraris box in, they do. One's in, Air Max is in. Is he going to hard yet? Looks like he is going to hard. He is. Does he come out in front of Active though, or behind? They come up behind him. Well, in front of Steph though, but behind Active. Quite a bit as well. 7 or 8 seconds in it, by the time he plays all back. That's a great part of the track to be on. Fletch 33.3, well 389 fast lap of race. It is 8.3. That coming out of the pits then, start of the lap is first sector is dreadful. Then he drops up the curb then as well. Air Max has got a lot of time. I think if I was Imperium, he needs to be boxed in now because Air Max has made a lot of mistakes in this lap. And he is boxed in, so is Ali, so 1 and 2 are both boxed in. The reason I say that, and Iron isn't going to box, he's on hold hard, well he's on hard now, so no point in him boxing yet. His pit stop will be in about 4 laps time, 3 laps time. Probably 2 or 3 laps time, so. Right, so Ali's out in second, Active just jumped above Imperium, but Imperium does come out in fourth. In front of Air Max. After Air Max's mistakes, he's going to be about 7 or 8 seconds behind, I think. Oh, 6, I would say 6, yeah. Maybe about 4 by the time he gets around the first sector. Steph 133, 2.17 fast lap. Callum's having a day to forget. But all he's got to think to himself is there's still 8 points. Ali's slowly catching up to Iron, but Iron will be boxing in a few laps' time. He's the only car yet to box. And Callum's in the pits. He must have damage then. Yep, new front wing getting put on. It's now going to be lapped down. It's all going down to if he sees iron before he pits on him, but it is all down to if Active can find 2.5 seconds to fight them. The 5-lap older tyres though. This one back in second. Fletcher's in the pits as well, so he must have damage again. Right, so Iron Hand's box now, he's come out in 5th position, and Active Imperium. Active is gone. I don't know if there was any close contact, but we didn't see fully the incident itself. Just seen Active on the inside and in the wall. Can't judge it because I don't see it. And there's Iron there in 5th position. And that pretty much now leaves a big gap between Ali, Imperium and Active. Max is on the back of Active though. Whether Active's got damage though, doesn't it? What we're doing. Doesn't look like he's got damage, but he has lost a bit of time. Probably Tiger Rock. And there comes Air Max, 7 tenths behind. I don't know, I think Active might have damage, you know. Well, it's a weird one, this one, because say he takes some of the corners really weird, and does them on perfect. Close too. Right, so about 8 laps ago, well, 8.5, 9 laps. Ooh. And that's going to drop that then. It was fun, the final corner. That is Steph in the pits. Active 3-second time penalty. That's the first time penalty with corner cut violations that we've seen today. I believe that might be Callum in the rear mirror. Yeah, looks like there's an Alpine. Looks that's going to come out in the 8th position. Going to a brand new set of mediums. I think Flavor might have to do the same. I don't know if he's done 2 sets of mediums though. I think he's done hards. He's done a hard medium. He might be able to go to soft maybe, but it's all down to that whether he goes soft or medium now. We can go 5 more laps, which wouldn't be enough. Actually, might as well just try it, ain't he? Surely. Seven more laps. What would it put in at? 18 laps. I'd go for it. If Steph and Fletch get past you, there's no point doing it. But if they don't get past you, then you'll have to do it. They're saying that if Fletch gets a penalty for that, yeah. It's just gone onto the gravel and let Max pass. He's also let his teammate pass as well. His teammate is going to give his teammate blue flags, I think. Whoa, Jesus. Fletch got past Flavor up to P6. Turn 1, yeah, going turn 1. Now Steph is there. Well, the first 7 or 8 laps are fine, and it's starting to get a bit more, not major dirtily, but there's a couple of things here. But Alan, 5-second time penalty, ignoring blue flags. Callum is now. Callum's still there, isn't he? With a 5-second time penalty, so ignoring blue flags. And now he's out of range. A whole lap in front of a blue flag, though. That's probably going to be investigated. Well, Iron is slowly catching on active. That's going to be a fight soon, with about 6 laps to go. FM flavour both box, 4 softs. Which pretty much means that Fletcher will be about 30 seconds down the road now on them Datsun 2 cars. Even if Fletcher does get a penalty now, it's not going to make any difference. Right, Iron is on the back of active, it's 2 seconds back on faster compound tyres against pretty much near the end of the life now for hards for active. And I think he might have damaged because of the way he's having problems with some of the corners, but we'll see. If Iron can get close enough, he doesn't need to be super close though. What did Active get? Was it a 3-second, wasn't it? Yeah, so actually Iron doesn't need to pass him, Iron's right in range of him already, so yeah, Active will drop down to 5th as it stands. On board though, because I think he's going to get very close to him through these technical corners, and I went down to the wrong person. I dropped the controller, and that's why it dropped down there. There's no car in front of him. Imperium 133.071, fast lap of the race, and I'm pretty sure Steph's gonna destroy that when he starts the lap in a minute. But saying that, he's no, not on the back of Flavor yet, so when he was on the back of Flavor, he could have been a bit not get it, but I think he's going to. Right, about 3 laps to go. Steph is sector 1 now, so let's have a look and see how he's doing. He's not running ERS through here, which you don't expect him to. The reason I'm on board with him is because I think it's going to go fast lap. I know Iron's getting close to active as well. I'm hoping we should be able to see this lap before they make an overtake. We're just behind this light here. So it does then. It is fastest 1:32.641 for Steph. That's that so far. I don't think he's doing much ERS then either. Let's see all that again, but more contact. And Active has now got Iron on the back of him. Getting close to the penultimate lap of the race, we are now. First fast lap with a 1:32.411. Iron doesn't need to get past Active, but he's going to try and do it on track, I expect. He's not going to be close enough this lap though. Active's gone deep. Oh, the slightest of contact between him and the Ferrari. I think Active should have yielded that though. Lion moves up to P4, and that's pretty much it. Fletcher's in the pits, but yeah, as long as you get out before they cross the line, you'll be fine. You should get one more lap in. That's the race leader right here. About to cross the line is Alex. Fletcher needs to try and get across that, past that turn 1 and try not to get caught by blue flags now. Otherwise, inboxing Vassos for the final lap is not going to work because he'll be a lap down. Steph 31.587, fast lap of race. So Steph's just doing fast lap after fastest lap. The podium has pretty much been wrapped up for about what, the last 10 laps or so probably, unless they drop it. Pretty much it's already wrapped up. And Ali will take like a 30-point lead in the championship or so, with Steph finishing in 7th, and Ferrari will take a big jump on Aston Martin in 2nd position in the constructors. And Ferrari and Red Bull would have probably won the constructors now, I think, after today. Close. They're getting close, and they're nearly 200 points clear with like 5 or 6 races to go. So. Well then, Ali is going to win round number 6, round number 19 at Suzuka, Japan for silver. And we get Circuit even closer to the Drivers' Championship with that as well. Imperium will take P2. And Callum's just behind him. And Air Max will take third, the other podium position with his teammate just behind him. Iron, and then Active is just behind him. Oh, sorry, it was Stefan Flavor that was behind Ali. So Air Max third. Callum finishes in 9th, that's done now. Iron's 4th. 5th is Active, and then you're going to have 6th is Fletch on soft tyres. He's going for one big hit for a fast lap. With a big power slide for the final corner. Well, we've got on the hairpin. So I think Steph's got a fast lap at the moment. He has a 31.587 is the fastest lap. It wasn't the cleanest race ever, but it also wasn't the messiest either. It's one of those ones in the middle. A couple of stuff happened, but a lot of it was just people being stupid. Well, let's see if that's going to beat it then. Does he beat a 131.587? Nope. We'll step along onto that. Right, let's get the classified results. Right, so the classified results are Ali wins the race from 3rd pole position for Imperium but finishes in 2nd. 3rd is Air Max, 4th is Iron, 5th is Active from back of the field, and 6th is Fletch, 7th is Steph with a fast lap of 31.587, Flavor in 8 and Callum in 9. So podium, Ali wins it, Imperium 2nd, 3rd is Air Max, and that means Ali should have about a 30 plus point lead in the championship, and Ferrari will jump Aston Martin to 2nd in the Constructors, but Red Bull should have about a 200 point lead now in the Constructors. Thank you everybody for watching Silver, round number 19 at Japan. We'll be back on Tuesday for Silver, or USA, round number 20 at USA. But Gold will be here on Friday at 6 PM UK time for their race around Suzuka as well. So we'll catch you all either on Friday or Tuesday next week. Have a great time. I'll see you next time.